from the moment I met Wu-Tang, from the moment I seen, forget me meeting Wu-Tang, excuse me, let me remain the fan that I am. From the moment I seen Wu-Tang, I knew it was special. I didn't know how it was special. I didn't know what the fuck, why it was special, but I knew we never gonna see this again.
Gems.
I also knew every individual was his own marksman. But there was one guy who kind of stood out. At times, he stood out for the wrong reason. But at times, most of the time, he stood out for the right reason. When he interrupted that award show, he said, Wu-Tang is for the kids. That's the right reason to be.
You know who he is.
Even though everybody else might have been like, what the
You know who he is. You know who he is, man. I'm gonna take a sip of this real quick for
I'm in.
It's a real nigga right here, man.
I'm in.
You know?
I'm in.
Our brother, Ole Dirty Bastard.
Ole Dirty Bastard.
I don't give a fuck. I tell niggas to today, and this is a fact, because I know this for a reason. He was the vessel for the motivation. You know what I mean? He was the make RZA see right what it is. You know what I mean? Because see, RZA, one thing about RZA's a shy dude. So he needed a cheerleader that was giving him shit that he needed to realize he had. Dirty was the one. When we was at our lowest moment and not believing in this shit, Dirty would come in the room and it'd take him 2.3 seconds to get the energy back up to be like, we the best, nigga.
Now I heard you say that. I heard you say that.
We the best.
There was times you was doubting
yourself. Y'all don't know?
Yeah. And Dirty would come up to you and be like, we the illest niggas in the world.
Yeah, that's right. He was saying Wu-Tang rock the world way early, my nigga. I mean, like, he knew it. He knew it.
Yo, you right. You right.
And RZA was the type of dude that be flattered by the accolades. You know what I mean? But when Dirt was saying that, yo, this group is going to be this group, he seen a vision already. He knew that was needed. That was needed. And yo, he trusts your production, RZA. So we trusted Dirty, trusting him. We all trusting each other. That's why I said it's like a mob, man. Like, niggas come in for reasons. Like he's a shooter. I'm a shooter. We don't know each other like that. But we coming together because we respect you being the gun, though. RZA's the gun. He gonna make the shit ring. We just was the clip.
I never met a nigga like Dirt. Ever in my life.
Dirt was real.
No, me neither.
Yo, he was.
I mean, I'm y'all cousin. I'm like y'all third cousin.
Yo, he was everything, yo.
Yeah.
He gave me my soul. He made me not really like give a fuck about nothing. Like, I met him with RZA. I'm meeting the hero, pastrami and cheese shit, hot and all that shit.
This is the first day you meet him?
First day I meet him. The nigga said to me, yo, God, you get a piece of that. Yo.
The pastrami or the sandwich?
Y'all never even met?
Never met, like, nah. Be like, yo. And it's Rick's cousin, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, go ahead. Boom, I gave him half of this shit. And nigga ate it, but while he's eating the piece, the nigga said, yo, word to my babies, God, that's the best sandwich I ever had in my life. Word to my babies, yo, you know how it go. Yo, listen.
Gastro best.
That nigga said, word to my baby, because everything was word to his babies with him. Everything what's him call it, word to my babies, yo. Word to my baby, that's the best shit. Yo, that was just him all the time, word to his babies. That's after I gave him that shit. And I started listening to the nigga like all the time and shit. But, you know, my mother used to drink, you know what I mean? Her friends and shit like that, and I bring Dirty to the crib. And they all in there singing fly slow jams. Roberta Flack and all that shit.
You know all like that. He know all.
Patty
all
and
of them. I hope that we can be. Yo, he over there with my mother and them like this in the kitchen. Like, yo, go with it. You know how you do it shit. All
They say he never listened to rap. They say all he listened to was soul, old
man,
school
listen,
shit.
Moments was his favorite group. The Moments. And he like fly shit. Like, he go in there, he was just nice with it. But it was like, this man has so many ways to him. Like, yo, like, even when he got girls to this and that and third. I remember one time niggas said, yo, we did a show in Philly, and you know, we about to go to our room, the lobby flooded.
Philly girls is the easiest girls in the world. We already established.
Okay.
Well, Wallow and Gilly, they agree with me.
They agree with you, right?
Yeah, they said Philly girls.
Let me tell you something. You might be right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
The nigga came with like 50 girls by himself.
Dirk McGirt.
By himself. The nigga said in the lobby, yo, Ray, we in the lobby. I don't know if you was downstairs. We in the lobby. He like, yo, he came with all the girls. They was right behind him. They all back here. I'm looking at this nigga. He like, yo, you straight? You straight? Yo, you straight? Whoever was is straight, he be like this. This was him, right? You go with him. You go with him. You go with him. Like, he just quarterbacked that whole shit. I'm like, oh shit. But I never seen it. The way he did it was so, he was unique, and that was his name. It was unique. It was a uniqueness about him that was like, you'll never ever see this shit. Wow. And like I say, like, yo, man, this nigga, he didn't give a fuck. Like, he didn't give a fuck. Like, nigga wears socks a few days in a row. Right. The nigga drop his sandwich on the floor, pick it up, blow it off. God made dirt don't hurt. You know what I mean? He was that type of real nigga like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I could be with the nigga could be up his nose, plugging his boogers and just going like this with the shit.
He
like
definitely,
this.
One time I came to give him a 5, he was like this. He's like, what's up, I said, wait a minute. Right.
Oh yeah.
He
loved the digging his nose.
He like digging his nose. And be talking to you just like this, plugging shit over shit. Like, yo, son, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
he's a picky type. He's picky.
Yo,
it's like, yo, stop doing that shit, man.
Yo, nigga said one day, right, in the mall, he said, yo, he's like bag of chicks. The nigga said, yo, Blasey Blasey, told him his name. The chick didn't know who he was. He said, yo, you don't know me? It's Ole Dirty, yo. But nah, you really don't know me? The nigga just busted like, me and Mariah. Yo, got the bitch. I'm like, yo.
They know that record.
This nigga, yo. I'm like, how the fuck could you just go out and say some shit like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that was dirt. He keep it a buck, like, you know what I mean? Like, I even seen when we used to be on stage and Meth used to be doing his shit and the crowd going bonkers for Meth. And Dirt, and I know him, because, you know, before we started this shit, it was like we was getting busy in other places and shit, you know. But anyway, he like, yo, he just watching him, and I'm looking at this nigga, looking at Meth. And then when Dirt go on stage, he won't go up there and say nothing.
Meth won't say nothing.
No, Dirt won't say nothing.
Okay.
He just put that one in the air like that, and the crowd will just go crazy. Like, it's almost like he was almost challenged. That's how I took it. Like, he was battling him, because Dirt want to be first. He want to be the best.
Right.
But Meth is already fire.
Right.
So now it's these two. And I don't even think that Meth knew, because Meth was going on stage, and then Dirt would come on next. Like, but for me and him having a relationship, I'm like, yo, my brother crazy, B. Yeah, B, but he was that, like how Ray said, he was special.
He had a good heart, man.
Yeah, good heart.
Go ahead and smash that fucking subscribe button. You feel me? Show some love. Don't be a bitch ass nigga.